Welcome to English with Miss Julia. This lesson is aimed at both beginner and intermediate learners. We read a story with the title Sammy the Sand Cat's Desert Adventure. I encourage you to pause the video regularly, identify new vocabulary, and practice your pronunciation. That being said, let's get started. Sammy was a small sand cat who lived in the desert. He had big ears and golden fur. Every night he explored under the cool moonlight. The desert was his magical home. One evening, Sammy climbed out of his burrow. The sand sparkled like stars. The air was quiet and still. Sammy's whiskers twitched with excitement. He wanted to go on a big adventure. Tonight I will explore farther than ever before, he thought. The desert stretched wide and endless. Sammy's paws made soft prints in the sand. As he walked, he saw a scarab beetle. It rolled a ball of sand carefully. Sammy crouched low and watched. The beetle was busy and strong. If you are enjoying the story thus far, please consider subscribing to our channel and be reminded of all our new videos and stories. "Hello, little beetle," said Sammy. But the beetle kept rolling and rolling. Sammy laughed softly to himself. Everyone in the desert had a job to do. Farther on, he heard a hoot. Woo, woo. An owl sat on a tall rock. Her eyes glowed in the dark. "Be careful, little cat," the owl warned. "Thank you, owl," said Sammy politely. He promised to stay alert. The desert was full of surprises. Sammy's heart beat with adventure. Suddenly, Sammy heard rustling in the sand. He froze and perked up his ears. A jerboa hopped into the moonlight. Its long tail swished behind it. "Where are you going?" asked Sammy. "I'm searching for seeds to eat," said the jerboa. It bounced happily across the dunes. Sammy giggled at its springy jumps. The night grew cooler and darker. Sammy followed the scent of fresh air. He reached a wide, sandy plain. The stars above shone brighter than ever. In the distance, he saw something glowing. It looked like a silver river. Sammy padded closer to investigate. It was a shimmering dune under the moonlight. Sammy climbed to the top. The sand was cool under his paws. From there, he saw the whole desert. It felt like standing on top of the world. Suddenly, he heard a cry. It was a soft, squeaky sound. Sammy hurried down the dune. Someone needed help. He found a small fennec fox. Its paw was stuck under a branch. "Don't worry," said Sammy bravely. "I'll help you." Sammy pushed the branch with all his strength. The little fox wriggled free. "Thank you, kind sand cat," she said. "My name is Leela." "I'm Sammy," he replied with a smile. The two animals sat together. The desert wind whispered gently around them. A new friendship had begun. Leela the fox had big ears too. She could hear far away sounds. "Let's explore together," she suggested. Sammy happily agreed. They walked side by side. They found lizards sunbathing on warm stones. They saw bats swooping through the night sky. The desert was alive with wonders. Sammy felt safe with Leela. She knew secret paths in the dunes. She showed him where water sometimes gathered. Sammy learned many desert secrets. At dawn, the sky turned pink. The desert animals returned to rest. Sammy and Leela watched the sunrise. It painted the sand with golden light. Sammy yawned and stretched. He was sleepy but happy. He had traveled far in one night, and he had found a friend. They returned to Sammy's burrow. It was cool and safe underground. Leela curled up beside him. Sand cats and foxes could be friends too. As he closed his eyes, Sammy thought, the desert was full of surprises. It could be dangerous and scary, but it was also beautiful and kind. Sammy dreamed of new adventures. He imagined climbing higher dunes. He imagined meeting more desert creatures. His dreams sparkled like the stars. When he woke, the sun was high. Heat waves shimmered across the sand. Sammy stayed cool in his burrow. He planned his next adventure. Tomorrow night, I'll explore even farther, he whispered. Leela wagged her tail happily. They would travel together from now on. Two friends are ready for the desert's magic. Even though Sammy was small, he was brave. Even though the desert was big, he belonged. He learned that courage grows with friendship, and adventures are best when shared. As the sun set again, Sammy stretched. He was ready for another night. The desert called to him softly. His heart beat with joy. Sammy stepped outside with Leela. The moon rose above the dunes. The desert sparkled like silver. Another adventure was waiting. And so Sammy the Sandcat walked on. His paws danced across the cool sand. The desert was his home forever, and his heart was full of wonder. Thank you for reading this story with us. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. This way, we may reach learners from all over the world and assist them with their English language. We look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.